Hi, my name is Logan Smith. I am the music director and worship director for the Regional Assembly for the Great River region here in 2020. Obviously, this year is going to be a little bit different. So one of the things we're doing this year is putting together a virtual choir, which you have so graciously decided to be a part of. Thank you very much for joining us for this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to get everybody together and to see what we come up with together. I do have a few instructions for you before we get recording. So if you will, you'll find a document in the Google Drive folder with these instructions if you need to read over them. Number one, please find a plain and simple background for you to record with. I cheated. I have a green screen here behind me that I've taken out of this video so you can just see the plain color. You don't need to do that. If you will, though, just find a solid wall in your house, something that's plain and simple for the background. And also, please make sure you're well lit. If you have a ring light or something like that, that's great. If not, make sure that your light source is in front of you rather than behind you so that we can see your face. Also, I do want you to try to frame yourself in the video. Make sure that we can see at least from your shoulders up and a good couple of inches above your head. That'll make sure that I can frame everything properly in the videos later on. If you will, please wear a solid color like I am, whether it's a polo shirt or a nice blouse or even a t-shirt. Please make sure that it's a solid color with no patterns or logos or anything like that on it. And also make sure that you fix your hair and your face. For you guys, I don't think that's going to be a problem. You want to make sure you look your best, but I've heard stories from choir directors in colleges that have gotten videos of students wearing robes and everything else that you can imagine in their videos. So make sure that your hair and your face looks good. Remember, this is going out for the entire region to see. It will be on YouTube, so potentially the entire world is going to see these at some point. Please make sure that you are appropriately engaged during your recording. Just like your choir directors tell you at church, you don't want to record your video looking like this the whole time. Try to engage with your audience. If you will, have your sheet music out of the shot, and be looking kind of up at the camera as much as you can, and try to get with the music as much as you can and enjoy your singing part there. Also, please make sure that your camera is in landscape mode. That means that it is turned sideways. If you're using a cell phone or an iPad or something to film with, you're going to want to make sure you are in that widescreen landscape mode for me, please. Whenever you do your setup, you're going to have headphones in so that the only thing that's recording is your voice. You're going to listen to the track on your headphones, whether you just have one earbud in or a full set of canned headphones. But make sure that the only thing I can hear on your recording is your voice. And that also means that try to make sure that you're in a nice quiet place to be able to record. I prefer not to have dogs barking or babies crying or things like that in the background. If you need to lock your kids in the closet or whatever you need to do to keep it nice and quiet so that we can hear your voice and hear it ring through in this recording. You're going to need two devices when you're recording these tracks, okay? You're going to have one that's actually recording yourself, and then you're going to need to be listening to the track on the other. So, for example, for me, I have my iPad here, and I'm listening to the audio on my iPad, and I have a video camera set up. You could also have a laptop set up with the YouTube videos with the conducting tracks pulled up so that you can watch and listen along while you record. And then you'll want to have your cell phone or whatever you're recording your video on set up as well. Please make sure you're facing directly into the camera. We do want a front shot of you, not a profile shot. And again, please make sure you're in landscape mode. That's on there twice because that's how important it is. You want to make sure that it is horizontal. And before each video, I'm going to count to 3. I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then we'll clap where beat 4 would be. That clap is very important. That's how my software is going to line up all of these videos so that I don't have to go through and line everything up manually. Okay, so please make sure that you do that clap nice and loud so that we can hear you. And then the song will start and I'll give you your cue to start singing. Please, please, please remember proper diction. You want to enunciate your words. We want to hear the words. As Dr. Murdoch says, no one is being ministered to if they can't understand the words we are singing. Sing it through a few times with the track, and you can also use the sheet music provided as long as it's not in the shot. Okay, I do suggest that you rehearse a few times, especially if you're singing a harmony part for a song that may not be as familiar with you. Rehearse that a couple of times if you need to sit down at a piano and do your thing, and then get that recording so that it's the best possible recording we can have. If you have any other questions while you're doing your recording, feel free to text me. My number is in that Google document. And you can also shoot me an email at my church email. That is logan@parkhillchristian.org. If you have any questions about your recording or you need some help doing some setup, feel free to do that. Once you've finished, there is a linked Google Drive folder in the document. Click on that link and upload your videos. There's a folder for each song that we're doing, and within each folder, I've got a folder for each voice part. Okay, so whatever voice part you're singing, or if you're one of our instrumentalists that's playing and recording yourself playing, please make sure that you put those recordings in the appropriate space there. Thank you so much. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing the videos that you get to me so that I can produce an exceptional video for our virtual worship service, and we can make it as meaningful of a service as we possibly can. And I look forward to meeting all of you in person and seeing all of your faces and hearing your voices live at one of our future regional assemblies. Thank you again, and please enjoy.